What's up, everybody? It's Legal Tender. I'm back in the building. I'm back in the vote. I pulled out some celestial notes to make a new video. All right, as always, I want to start off by thanking everybody for supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are a fan of Newsmatics, if you're a fan of paper currency, if you are just getting into the hobby of Newsmatics, stay rocking with me, stay rocking with the channel. Every Tuesday is Legal Tender Tuesday, and I will be making a new episode every week speaking about something new, different, or interesting within the realm of Newsmatics. If you have any questions, comments, or input, put it down in the comment section. I read everything and I respond back immediately. Throughout this episode, if I say something that isn't 100% accurate or it's a little different from what you know, please let me know via the comments. I will go back, hit the books, and make sure that I have the right information moving forward. I feel like I'm a little winded. All right, so with that being said, let's welcome the newest members to the Legal Tender family. So we are we coming up on 950. We are at 934 from my last count. And the latest members are Kane, Kaan, and Bach and Tino. So welcome to the family and thank you for the support. All right, let's get into it. All right, celestial, that right there in the name of the title, in the thumbnail, should be an indicator of what we are talking about today. Now, what you see here is a Federal Reserve note. As we see up top, as always, you can always identify the currency type up top. And Federal Reserve notes are identified with a green treasury seal and green serial numbers. But this serial number has an additional feature. It has a star. So we're talking about star notes and not just any type of star notes, a certain type of star note. Now, what are star notes? Now, if you go to a merchant and you turn this in, the dollar value, the monetary value of this does not increase more than $1. But to certain people in certain circles, that star will make this $1 bill worth $1.50, $2, so on and so forth, depending on the condition of the note and the serial number. If it is a special serial number or serial number combination. Now, what is a star note? A star note is a replacement note for a bill that was damaged or misprinted during the printing process. Damaged notes are not suitable for circulation and are identified, destroyed, and replaced. The damaged notes are reprinted given the same serial number, and a star is placed on the note signifying that it is replacing the note that was identified as damaged, misprinted, and the note that was destroyed. This is more so for checks and balances purposes, ensuring that the appropriate financial obligation stated by the Department of the Treasury is met. So that is why these stars are added on. Now, these notes are also known as star notes or replacement notes. Replacement notes are printed in every currency type. And I got some examples of what I'm talking about. So these notes were printed in the following currency types. And these are what we got. United States notes, silver certificates, Federal Reserve notes, national currency notes. I do not have any examples of these, but gold certificates and emergency currency as well. Now, the star can be found at the beginning of the serial number or after the serial number. There is no discernible reason why that is the case, but depending on the currency type, the series year, you might find the star either preceding or after the serial number. As you see right here, this Federal Reserve note, we have the star that is after the serial number. Star notes were printed in every series year, but not for every suffix letter that is associated with that series year. Now, there are two unofficial types of star notes. You got filled stars and non-filled stars. This right here would be a non-filled star because the green ink does not consume the entirety of that star. Hold on one second. As we can see, some white in the center of the star. And I got some examples of some filled stars that I'll be pulling out in a second. Now, the entirety of the star on the note is filled in with it being a filled star, and a non-filled star, only the outline of the star is filled, but the same meaning is applied to both. Now, looking at the notes that I pulled out, zoom in a bit. All right, so this is a United States notes, and they can be United States notes, also known as legal tenders, can be identified with a red treasury seal and red serial number. Now, this here is a non-filled star. The note we have here is a filled star. Now, United States notes, also known as legal tender notes, is a type of paper money that was issued from, some kind of dark. What about that? Was issued from the year 1862 until 1971 in the United States, having been current for 109 years. Well, since my recent research of this note, they were issued for longer than any other form of U.S. paper money other than the currently issued Federal Reserve note. And like I said earlier, the identifying features for legal tender notes or United States notes are the red treasury seal and red serial numbers. Look at that star filled up. Like it. All right, the next note we have is a silver certificate. And as always, the currency type can be identified up top. Silver certificates have a blue treasury seal sometimes and blue serial numbers. And zoom in a little bit more. I'll be going back and forth with this zooming in and out. Still no production team, it's just me. Now, silver certificates are a type of representative money that was issued between the years of 1878 and 1964 in the United States as part of its circulation of paper currency. The identifying features of silver certificates are blue or brown treasury seals and blue or yellow serial numbers, and that is due to emergency currency, which is identified as Hawaii overprint notes and North African notes. And what we have here is a filled-in star silver certificate. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, even with the filled-in stars, still the images on the obverse and reverse are the exact same. So there's no difference there. But it's just something about that filled-in star that just makes it look so much more unique. We have here is a Federal Reserve note. And a Federal Reserve note, even though it's a $2 note, Federal Reserve notes are identified with green Treasury seals and green serial numbers like we have right here. Now, something that is unique is that the Federal Reserve notes have the star at the end of the serial number, while the legal tender United States note has the star that precedes the serial number. Why is that? I don't know, but it is what it is. Now, Federal Reserve notes are currently issued banknotes of the United States. The United States Bureau of Engraving and Printing produces the notes under the authority of the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 and issues them to the Federal Reserve banks at the discretion of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. Now, there are 12 Federal Reserve banks, which cover 12 districts. Now, the identifying features of Federal Reserve notes are the green Treasury seal and the green serial numbers that we see right there. Now, this note that we have right here, there's some, as you see, the obligation is different. It is a lot more lengthy in words, i.e. the obligation, than what we currently have right here. But the green Treasury seal and serial numbers is an indicator that it is a Federal Reserve note. And again, we have a filled star. Now, this is of the LGS light green series. And again, the image on the obverse is as the same that you will find on any currency type of the $10 denomination. So that is that for the Federal Reserve note. Now, there's some images speaking about how you can see the star preceding the serial number there, and as it is at the end of the serial number right here. Now, this is a completely different note from what I sold earlier. So we got the star, filled star 03941744A. And what we have here is 04005192A. Different note. That is silver certificate, $1 denomination. Here we got a 5. Different note. But I did want to make sure that I had good visual aids to better illustrate my point. And when I do make these videos, I really try everything in my power to use notes from my own collection. This is a high denomination Federal Reserve note in super low filled star $500 bill. So this is a high denomination filled star with only 2 numerals that make the entirety of this 8-digit serial number. This would be super, super expensive to have. But that there is the visual aid in the note from my collection. I am short $490 dollars in regards to denomination to equal this. It's a beautiful note. All right, so also we have national currency. And again, national currency can be identified. The currency type can be identified up top. National currencies have brown treasury seals and brown serial numbers and a brown star. This note comes from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, New York. And we'll pay to the bearer $10 on demand. This costs a little more than $10. We have a little damage right there, but it was still worth the price paid to add to the collection. Now, national banknotes, also known as national currency, were United States currency banknotes issued by national banks chartered by the United States government. The notes were usually backed by the United States bonds the bank deposited with the United States Treasury. In addition, banks were required to maintain a redemption fund amounting to 5% of any outstanding note balance in gold or lawful money, i.e. gold certificates, gold coins, or silver certificates. The notes were not legal tender per se in general, but were satisfactory for nearly all payments to and by the federal government. National banks were retired as a currency type by the U.S. government in the 1930s when U.S. currency was consolidated into Federal Reserve notes, United States notes, and silver certificates. And like I said, the identifying features for national banknotes are the brown treasury seal and brown serial numbers. I do not have any of these, so all these will be visual aids. All right, now gold certificates. Gold certificates were issued by the United States Treasury as a form of representative money from 1865 to 1993, while the United States observed a gold standard. The certificates offered a more convenient way to pay in gold instead of the cumbersome of walking around with a bunch of gold coins. And as we see, the identifying features of a gold certificate is the gold serial number and the gold treasury seal. And instead of having it up top, it is identified right there that it is a gold certificate. Now, there are some other notes that have filled in stars as well that I do not have, but I plan on adding to the collection at some point. We have emergency currency, which is the Hawaii overprint notes, and the North African notes. And these are identified because they are silver certificates with blue serial numbers and yellow treasury seals. Just some visual aids right here. I don't know if I could complete this set because getting a gold certificate one is really expensive and hard to find. But finding a filled in gold star, that may prove to be a little difficult. All right, this is my very fancy filled in star almost completed collection. I am really happy and ecstatic that I have these in the collection, and super happy I'm able to share this with you. All right, Kane and Barkentino, welcome to the family. And that's all we got. Until next time, keep it legal, keep it tender. Talk to you soon.